All right, another day where it's no doubt a new season here in autumn. We had that pretty brisk northeasterly breeze here early this morning and through much of the day. It did finally warm up a little here as the ease slacked off out of the northeast later in the day. We managed to get to 66 degrees. Here in Flagstaff, that's 1 degree below the average of 67 for this time of year. Our early morning low, 33 degrees, and the wind blowing all night still managed to get down to near freezing. And I think with that wind dying off overnight tonight, we're in for a cold night. 18 degrees, record low set back in 1971. Statewide high temperatures, very pleasant once again across the desert and valley locations. Sedona 79 today, Payson 81. It was 70 in Winslow, 69 degrees in Page, and only 92 degrees down in Phoenix. These temperatures that you see on this map right here, we're going to warm those up. Oh, nearly 10 degrees here as we get into the forthcoming days. Okay, here's a look at what's happening across the nation. This big storm system that you see moving through the center portion of the country, that's what drug in this cold air through the Rockies yesterday, and we were kind of on the tail end of it. So we saw a little bit of chilly air make its way in behind this front. Now some very strong thunderstorms moving all the way through the Mississippi River Valley into the Great Lakes. Very, very fall-like storm system here. This could be a big-time weather maker here for the Great Lakes and as it marches across into the eastern seaboard over the next couple days. Pretty quiet across the east right now, but the storm system will shake things up here over the next couple days. In the meantime, out west, very quiet now. High pressure building in. We'll talk about that in a second. Take a look at the national temperatures here at the 5 p.m. hour. You couldn't get the ones at 6 o'clock. You can see where the cooler air is. That's right behind that cold front that's draped right around here and then out front of it. Temperatures much, much warmer. These cooler temperatures will march into the center portion of the country, eventually the east coast, while out west, we're going to start to see things warm up. Temperature outside right now, 57 degrees, partly cloudy skies, really dirty webcam lens. I think I'm going to stop using that thing. It's looking pretty shabby up there. I don't know who can get up there and help us clean it off. I have no idea. Who do I get a hold of? IT here at NAU? Who gets up there and cleans that thing? I don't know. Okay, here's a look at it across the west. And as you notice, nothing's happening. Very strong high pressure has built in off the Pacific. And now we're into this time of year where we're not talking about any moisture down in Mexico making its way in along the Bermuda Ridge, which is now shifted out of the picture. When we're in the monsoon, the Bermuda Ridge builds in far enough west where we see it start to give this circulation off of the Gulf of Mexico and out of the tropics. So that's not happening now. High pressure is what's in place, and now we're in for a big sunny, dry, and gorgeous fall weekend. Right now we have Tropical Storm Simon coming off Mexico, and we'll check in with Simon next week and see what's shaking with that storm. Overnight tonight, clear and cold. I think it's the coldest night of the season. Forecasting 29 degrees here in Flagstaff. Tomorrow, sunny, warmer. We'll warm things up about 5-8 degrees across the board. 71 here in Flagstaff. Sunrise at 6:23 statewide. 72, supposed to be an 80. That's Sedona as a typo. Payson 81, Winslow 79, Tuba City 74, Page 76 degrees. Okay, extended forecast. It's all warm in the 70s for us in Flagstaff with cool nights. Very typical fall weather. Warm, clear days and clear, cool nights. And there we go in Sedona. That's more what I'm talking about. 82 tomorrow. And back into the mid-80s through a perfect fall weekend to get outside.